Last chapter, the crew found themselves wearing the very masks they were trying to defeat. Captain decides to test the magic draining properties of his amulet on the tar-like tentacles on the back of said masks. The magic is sucked into the amulet, turning the once beautiful amber gem in the centre to a dark, swirling black. They agree to leave it for now and deal with it later. They gain information on the church's location and timings and begin to stalk it out. Only for 7 to be dragged in, the plan to be thrown out of whack, and 10 to jump in and kill the church's leader. And so, the fight continues.
My name is Ashley, and I play Lowbard.
Hi, my name is Brew, and I will be playing Kyrie.
Hi, I am Nyax, and I'll be playing Ovaeni.
Hi, I'm March, and I play Flint Bright.
Hi, my name is John, and I'll be playing Gooey.
And I'm Rob the DM, and welcome to the Homebrew. This is the scene that you all were at last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, this is the top floor. I couldn't be asked making a token for 10, so I figured the number 10 will suffice.
Wow.
You know who it is now, like... yeah, there you go, Breeze.
Thank you.
It's your
There you
turn,
go.
bud.
We were already going downstairs on my last turn.
Were you?
Yes.
Okay. So I didn't need to make this... Oh, fuck.
No.
Oh.
Oh, I tried so hard.
Oh, that is poetically just.
The 10's gonna go in front of you, because fuck you then. There you go. You'll are back downstairs. That's your
And then
turn
Kyrie
over.
appears in front of 10.
Kyrie pushes past 10 on the stairs, like, move out the fucking way. What do you want to do, Kyrie? We'll do your turn, then we'll do fucking 10's turn.
That's my turn. I
Okay.
thought it was my turn going downstairs.
Okay, yeah. That's 10's turn as well, then, in that case. Exhilarating!
Movement. Is that not just movement?
Well, they'd have to climb over all this shit again.
Right.
And they had a full fucking like, conversation while they were stood up. A turn's only 6 seconds long. Like, you tried sprinting up like 25 feet of stairs.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. If that's their turn time, but Cult is 6. They're going to do Thunderclap again. Every creature within 5 foot, so that's you and his teammate, has to make a Constitution saving throw. His friend got a...
I got an 11.
He got 2 plus 2. Okay, so his teammate takes 1d6 damage. It's 5. Okay, Ovaeni, your turn.
I see Kyrie and then heading downstairs. I'm like, oh, so there's where they went. Okay, good to know. Scorching Ray, 1 bolt. Well, 1 to each against Flint. Against the people around Flint. I mean.
I'm sorry.
There.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh no,
What's
I get an additional ray because I cast it above 2nd level now. Yeah.
If you choose to cast it above 2nd level.
Yeah, if I want to, of course. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Oh, okay. So a 10,
Uh,
a 14,
mhm.
24, and 24.
Okay, so the last 2 hit.
Okay, good.
Are you just going like 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so
Are you
these
just,
2 that get hit.
Okay, so that's 9 damage and 10 damage.
The beam hits her in the fucking head, and it just...
Ooh.
That bitch is gone. It blasts him square in the fucking shoulder, and like singes like a massive chunk out of it, and his arm like lolls like numb and just like it's lost mobility. He doesn't scream, he doesn't make noise, but he's aware it's happened.
Disturbing. Ugh. Okay, I don't think I'll move. It'll be my turn.
Okay, Gooey, your go, babe.
So for bonus action, I'm gonna send 2 discs towards the cultist that's on their own, which would be Bandit 10.
This one
yeah,
at the back.
that one.
That's Bandit 1.
Yeah, Bandit 1. So 2 dexterity saving throws from them.
Okie that's a 12 and a 4.
Mhm. Both fail.
Okie.
So they take 11. I'm gonna aim both discs on like either side of them, so they basically get pushed like
Shatter
from both
there and
sides.
there.
Yeah. So then 11 force damage to them.
Is that total?
Yeah.
Okay. As these 2 discs whiz past, one hits the pillar and the other hits like back in this corner, and they both explode at the same time. So the cultist is just wedged between these 2 like explosions of shrapnel, and it shreds them up like nobody's business. Parts of their cloth like fall off, a bit of their mask like is cut, and you start seeing like the black tar thing like writhing and moving underneath it. It's gross, man. They're still alive, but it's gross.
Okay. And then for my action, the one in front of Flint, Gooey's just gonna put like thumb, index finger, and little finger together, and so place up to their eye, and the strange, slightly purple, pinkish, ethereal eye just appears in their head. The beam just goes straight to their forehead.
Yep.
Mind Sliver, so intelligence saving throw for that one.
That is a 17.
They succeed. So nothing happens. And Gooey's actually then gonna move 5, 10, 15. Yeah, they're just basically gonna go back out of the church and just run around the other side of the wall. So move down 4 squares, and then 1 to the left, and then 1 northwest.
So down how many? 3 squares, and then
Yeah, then 1 to the left, and then 1 to the diagonal. Yeah, they're
okay.
just gonna be like. And that's the end of Gooey's turn.
Okay, it's Cultist 2's turn. He is going to use Primal Savagery, which turns. You notice like those bone claws and teeth start growing again, and he is going to attack you, Captain, because you're right in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
That's the 3rd 2 I've had today.
Oh. I was so ready to like use Fencing Adept or something else, but this guy just can't fucking hit me.
Yeah, he just misses again. And it's fucking Cultist 1's turn. They're gonna use Thorn Whip on you, Ashley. Right
Oh,
before.
fuck.
16 to hit.
Fuck.
And
That's a
hits.
hit.
It's okay, it's not that much. It was 1d6 and it rolled a 1. Congratulations,
Fantastic.
you lost 1
I'm at
health.
13. That's great.
It cracks this vine whip again, and one of the thorns just grazes across your cheek and cuts underneath your eye.
Feathers.
Yeah. You've got like a tiny little bald spot there now where your feathers don't quite line up right. You are now prone, and rather than going 10 feet, you're going 5 foot. The thorn hooks into your fucking underneath your eye and pulls you over the banister thing.
I was stood on top of it.
Oh, well,
be
it's
fair.
just pulled you off it and onto your fucking arse.
Ooh.
From, like, your cheekbone, essentially. Cultist 7's turn. He's going to attack Kyrie with his sword. He got a natural 20. That's 9 damage to you, Kyrie. So, he sees you come down the stairs and just swings his sword backhand as you're, like, taking your step onto the banister and just cuts into your calf. Cultist number 10 is going to attack 10 with their fucking elemental...
He hit himself.
Yeah, with their elemental
roll a
weapon
10.
of acid, which does... Oh, that's a 20, so that hits.
That's 2 10s.
It's 10-10.
Oh, okay. Doesn't matter, that's only 4 damage total. 7 is going to do a cool thing here. And is going to open up a portal underneath this one. And then open up a portal on the roof. And just fucking drop this bandit from the roof. Just like straight down. Boom. I'm gonna see if it'll land in the correct place. It does not. Instead, they teleport a load of the debris to the center of the room. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm usually better than this. Okay, it is now Little Bird's turn.
I mean, I'm gonna stand up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go to shithead next to the pillar, and I'm gonna just fucking cut his legs off with my capash.
Yeah.
Not 20.
Yep.
Without adding my bonus.
Roll your damage.
And then that's a 14 for
Yeah.
the second one.
You get up in a sprint and just stay low to the ground, and rather than stopping in front of him and slashing, you keep running and just hold your blade out and carve through his legs. Do like one of those anime style swivel things where you face the other way as this man just collapses dead.
Can I use my momentum from the spin to throw my dagger at the dude in front of Flint?
Yeah.
I'm happy to like just do it as a flat roll.
Yeah,
if
just
you
do it
want.
as a flat roll.
Like a flat d20.
Yeah.
The 17?
Yeah, that hits. You roll a fucking 4.
Uh-huh.
The
That's
fuck?
8 damage.
As you come out of this spin, you loose one of them, and it just lodges into the back of this dude's neck, and he falls limp.
Bastard. That
That's
was
my-
mine.
I'm very sorry.
I'm proud of you, but still.
And then can I move like... I've got like 5 feet of movement, right? Can I just step up to the pillar?
Yeah.
Like just right next to it so I've got a big cover. Yeah, that'll work.
You're currently stood on his corpse, so you're like a little
Oh, that's
bit
fine, no.
higher.
I know. I'm now for like 5'2".
Yeah. Flint, it's your turn.
I'm going to attack the cultist next to me then.
Yep, go for it.
Fuck, that's a 9 on the first attack.
Doesn't hit.
Alright. That's a 12 on the second attack.
Doesn't hit.
Fuck. Cool. That's my turn. Because I don't have anything I can do. Yeah, I can't do anything else as a bonus action. Because there's no fucking point in dueling this person because they'll fucking die within the next round. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. Kyrie, it's your go. Who do you want to brutalate?
The Constitution saving throw. I failed. Kirby passes out. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of.
Does Carrie just pass out?
Okay, it's 10's turn. 10 is going to switch places with Kyrie. They're gonna like with one hand grab them and throw them back to where, well, not throw, but you know what I mean. Put them back where they were. Is gonna attack this one with her main scythe, the one that you all can see. That is a 15 to hit. That hits. That is 5 damage. That kills that cultist. As she throws Kyrie back with one hand, she swings the scythe with the other one. And like, you know from those horror movies where like something goes in one side of the head, comes out the other, and the person just kind of goes limp with it on the end? It's like that. And then as she pulls it out, you see some of the blood start to stick like on something invisible. And she's gonna use her magic thing to attack the other cultist. Because her whole thing is she can make a duplicate of what weapon she's holding just out of wind in her other hand. Okay, that's a 14 to hit. That doesn't hit. It seems like through throwing Kyrie and stuff like that and using her magic upstairs, as it's just about to hit, it dissipates. And she looks at her hands like, and then puts her normal scythe like in between her and the cultist, like kind of with her other arm outstretched, like stopping the cultist from getting towards Kyrie. Ovaeni, it's your go.
Oh, lovely. I'll just grab my daggers. Just
10.
yeah, I'm gonna run up to this guy and like just shank him in his arms.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a 13 and a 26 to hit.
First one misses, second one... Yeah, that hits!
That does it. I rolled a
Yeah.
net 20 on that one.
Okay, roll your damage for it.
That's 11 damage.
Okay, as you like jab him in the arm, like you hit like a fucking vital. What's the word? Artery. Artery. You hit a vital artery, and blood just is pissing out everywhere, man. Gooey, it's your go.
Oh god, it's still alive. Okay. I guess Guru will move back into the usual, using 4 squares of movement.
5, 10.
Yeah.
Do you want to be there, or do you want to be higher up?
I'll just be there
Okay.
and like run around the corner just about to unleash to this. Maybe not, and just points the staff forward and firebolt in between Captain and Ovaeni
Okay.
to get that cultist.
Uh huh.
Oh, 24
Yeah, that
to
hits.
hit. So that's, I think that, because cantrips are stronger now. Because we live
Yeah,
5.
5. I'm actually surprised that he's still alive. I thought he was almost.
Not alive by much.
Oh, okay.
That's 18 fire damage.
Yeah, that kills him.
Oh,
How do you
yeah.
want to do this?
Gui is actually just going to aim like for the chest and just kind of like hopefully not burn and just kind of whack them hard enough that it just knocks them out.
Oh, you're gonna keep him alive?
Yeah.
Okay, non-lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah. As Gooey comes around this corner, you see them like charging up a normal firebolt, and then they tone down the firebolt a little and still release it. It hits this dude in the chest, knocks the wind out of him. You hear from underneath the mask just, and then he collapses on the ground. That's it. Fight over.
I'd like to just fall to my knees and start spitting blood out.
Oh god, everyone's dying.
Oh.
Are we?
Alright, listen here, you slimy fuck.
Harry's on the fucking floor.
What's happened to Kyrie?
Oh dear.
I want to do. Can I do a medicine check on Little Bird first?
Yeah.
Just to see if that can. I don't know how good I am at medicine. Oh, I have
We're
a
about
minus
to
one.
find out.
Well, I have a -1, so this can only go well.
Yeah, Gui's going. Oh, go on.
That's a 4.
Little Bird's dead.
Yeah. I'm just like,
Oh
I'll help,
God,
I'll
no
help.
pulse.
And I just like, I guess like Flink just like sticks his hand into the wound, thinking
No.
that's gonna like help stop the blood, and it does.
You go to check
Oh.
Little Bird's pulse, and instead you grab the wrist of the person that like they're stood on, and you're like, I can't feel the pulse. They're cold.
Yeah, Gui's gonna waddle over to Kyrie as well and attempt to see, figure out why they passed out since they don't look injured.
Do a medicine.
Still not any better. 8.
Oh man, I always hate the middle ground on those checks because you're like, maybe.
Can I do one?
You can't quite tell. It doesn't seem to be a physical injury. Yeah, you can do one.
22?
Kyrie's passed out from exhaustion.
Okay.
Even -3 to wisdom?
I have a +2 medicine. And I got a
Is this-
nat 20.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she won't be dying.
Wait, what's wrong with the little birds?
Tired.
Okay.
She's
Can we
sleepy,
just-
don't worry.
Gui's just gonna look up at 10 and just sort of like waddle up and just point staff at them and say, "Did you make Kyrie upset?"
I'm just gonna, like, be on my knees and holding a hand out to Ovaeni, like, potion, please.
Oh, okay. Here you go, and I grab a potion out of my bag.
Yeah.
How much do they heal for?
They're just normal healing, so it's 2d4.
Oh, okay.
+2.
4, 5, 7.
Wait. Oh, right. You meant you got a 4, then a 1.
Yes.
I was like, how the fuck did you get a 5?
Okay, I'm at 20. That's better.
10 looks at you, and she goes, I didn't do anything. Maybe you're working your friends too hard. Did you stop to talk to them at any point? At this point, 7 comes over and puts their hand on 10, and they're like, please, don't start stuff now. Everyone's tired. And 10 turns back around and just goes, I have no idea what you're on about. I was asked to come and help with this one.
Oh.
I thought you didn't want to be here.
I don't. The prince asked me to come.
So he did not trust us to get the job done then.
It's a bit rude.
Less that he didn't trust you, and more that he was assuming you were going to come and report to him first, so he could help you get a gauge on it. And
No, you really
instead,
should have known us better.
you rushed in head first. Points at Little Bird, you're almost dead. Points
I'm
at Kylie,
fine.
this one's unconscious. Points at Captain, you're almost dead.
I'm at like 20
You're
hit
fine.
points.
And
We have been in much worse situations.
Oh, 100%. Like, I promise you, our teammates do more damage to us than enemies at this point.
Just look,
That-
that glare daggers at Ovaeni.
doesn't bode well, but okay.
You've never met an adventuring party then.
I've
Collateral
met
damage.
competent
Yeah.
ones.
Well, that's your fault.
Exist.
Did you say racist?
Wait, what?
I thought Tom went, I've met competent ones, and Ovaeni just went, racist.
No.
That's why I was like, hang on.
Those don't exist, is what I said.
Oh.
Competence is subjective to the holder.
I don't think that's the right.
Mm.
Oh, no, okay, sure.
I was gonna say
yeah,
we're
well.
good enough. I was gonna say we're good enough for, peacekeepers, but I think that's not saying much.
That's not saying much.
They
at
are
all.
comps.
Yeah, I mean, we did have to do their job for them, and if we have to do their job for them, then ugh.
As
Yeah, then you're probably really fucked.
as 10 is shit talking, you see 7 kind of smirk and like do some movements with her fingers. And 10's like, listen, if you didn't want my help, and a portal opens up beneath her, and she just, ah! 7 closes the
Thank
portal.
God.
Where did she go?
You know, I don't want to know.
Back to
Okay.
the prince.
Oh, thank God.
He was very rude.
She is. She's very strong though. And I'm probably going to regret doing that later, honestly. But
I mean,
God, it was worth it.
Agreed.
Oh, I want to get my dagger back.
Yeah, you pull out anything that you like threw around.
Yuri's just
What's
going to
up?
begin
Oh.
ritually casting Tessina's floating disc next to Kyrie.
Cool. So what's up with this dude that's still alive, apparently?
You kept one of them alive?
Yes.
Why not?
I suppose it might be
That'd
useful.
be funny.
I would
How
rather
else
have
will-
him be dead, but sure.
I cannot probe the thoughts of someone who is dead, though.
Have you tried?
No.
Would you like to?
I was
We've got a
considering
few.
doing it while Kyrie was unconscious to learn why they have caused so much fatigue. But
I'm
that
not
would be
sure doing it to
intrusive.
them while they're
Yeah.
asleep is okay, but
I don't think that's consensual.
yeah.
It crossed my mind, but it is highly intrusive.
Yeah. This guy, though, point to
Indeed.
the cultist.
Maybe we should get him restrained, and I start just grabbing a rope and out of my bag and
I was just gonna
tying
say.
him up.
Oh, I have bonuses for tying people up.
Oh,
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Captain's a
you should help
kinky
me.
fuck.
oh, wait, Captain, where did you learn this? I've never seen
The
this one
kinky
before.
fuck
I'm a,
treat.
I'm a
trait.
sailor, what can I say?
Uh,
I'm gonna take a short rest and heal a bit.
Yeah. 7 looks at you tying him up and goes, "Oh, I know what we can do." Waits for you to tie him and then opens a portal up beneath him and just blinks him out again and then closes it. I sent
was
him.
going to. Oh. And it just turns around after finishing creating the disc. Is it okay? Oh,
It's okay. He'll be with the prince. You can interrogate
that was
him there.
also very rude.
We could put Kyrie on the desk.
That is my intention.
And then I'm going to press digitate a cushion and just sort of put it under Kyrie's head. And then just let them, like, rest on the disc.
I have these if it'll help. And Seven pulls out some smelling salts.
Worth a try.
Oh, I have this. I pull out the packet of drugs. This might help.
I have this, and I just pull out a dagger.
That won't help for right now. I don't think that's going to help at the moment either.
Take out 10 tankards.
Maybe after this, yes, that will help. She like pops open the cork of the smelling salts and puts them beneath Kyrie's nose. You would wake up at this point, Kyrie. Quite abruptly.
What? Who?
You just see a bunny girl like leaned over you, waving smelling salts in your
God,
face.
I've never wanted anything more.
Oh,
Are you okay?
Kyrie, do you want some drugs?
Great drugs.
Kyrie, do you want a dagger?
What happened?
You passed out.
Yeah,
You came
you
down the
just
stairs and just collapsed.
Oh,
Is everything okay? You feeling good?
is everyone dead?
Not yet.
Yes, this is
Sadly.
heaven. Welcome.
You're
No,
not.
you're not
Seven
playing that
opens
thing
portals
again.
beneath
Oh,
all of
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry.
They're not all dead. One I decided to keep alive.
For me, you shouldn't have.
Oh,
Oh,
Seven's like scratching her head, like, whoa. Whoops.
it was more for interrogation questioning. I guess afterwards, sure.
If the prince will allow it, you might want to keep him as like negotiation or something.
You know what the cultists will want to negotiate?
Yeah, these guys seem pretty disposable.
Do you think you're gonna get anything out of this guy? Can I just pick him up and just look at him?
He's teleported away. Seven teleported him back to the prince's thing.
Okay. I was not aware.
The prince is just playing fucking Potter's Luck. 10 falls, face plants. A knocked out cultist teleports above 10, lands on 10. And the prince is just like,
Right, okay. We have no purpose of being here at all.
We could.
I wouldn't say that.
We could still investigate this place, find out what they, were up to here. We might find some of the scriptures.
Exactly.
And Gooey's going to start doing exactly that.
Okay. So you'll
by the
just.
way, sorry. Yeah, I was gonna say, while this is happening, can I just look outside and see if any more like people are around looking?
No,
Because I
no
imagine
one seems to be coming.
No one. Okay. Okay.
I was just gonna say I wanted to sit down next to Kyrie and just be like, "Are you okay?"
Harry's gonna get out and walk off.
All right, fuck you. Next
Okay,
time I'm just gonna stab you in your sleep.
I'm just gonna hand Kyrie the packet of drugs. Be like, just
Kyrie's making
Have
a
a
rough time for
moment.
himself.
I'm going to have
I-
Basket follow them as a
Well,
tiny
there's-
little Robin.
There's people who don't necessarily want people to talk to them when they're having bad times.
Yeah.
Kyrie is one of them.
Yeah.
Gooey's just
fine.
sending Basket after. They're just going to follow from a distance just to make sure they know where you are. But they're
So-
not going to talk to them.
Y'all are like investigating the place, right?
Yeah.
Okay, quite easily on the top floor. You saw when we were screen capturing, there was the desk with a lot of books and stuff and scriptures and ink pots and stuff like that. Those are all laid out, and there is a like locked cabinet underneath it.
I would like to use detect magic while we're investigating.
You don't detect any magic apart from the masks.
Okay.
can I just
Yeah,
break open the cabinet?
Yeah, quite easily. It's not a sturdy lock. You could literally just hit it with the fucking hilt of your sword and it would come off.
Hey, there we go. Now open it up. See what's inside.
Lots more scriptures.
Ah, Gooey, this is your department.
Oh, okay.
We should take them all out, put them on the desk. Just
You
take
should be
it.
fine. There's no magic I can detect in this room. I don't
Gooey's
sense
just-
any.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I just said I don't sense any. I don't sense any magic at all.
Kui's just gonna stick their hand inside their chest and just grab one end of the wizard's fanny pack and just pull it out of their stomach. Just
Oh.
unzip it and just start stuffing the scriptures inside.
You're not gonna read them?
I will, but it would require quite a lot.
And I assume there's like a lot of scriptures.
You could
There's not like
always ask the prince. He's a speed reader.
Oh yes. We could take all of our books and stuff to have him read it to us like a beautiful audiobook.
You could take it to him and then go and. You guys look like you need a rest. Come back after
Do
once
we?
he's read it all. She
Oh,
points
shut
at
up.
Ovaeni, points at Little Bird, points at Flint. Yes, you look like you need a rest, some strong ale, and a good night.
It seems you all may need to learn some combat tactics.
Flip off, Yuri.
Look,
Gooey,
I,
when
uh,
did you learn?
as Kui just brushes off a little bit of dirt that got stuck on their clothes from the fight.
Gooey, when did you learn vicious mockery?
I learned from the very best.
And just finger guns Captain.
I don't know you were like Ovaeni. I didn't know you could catch spells by seeing them. Fuck, that's how it works, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
sure.
Pokemon.
Yeah. You just gotta see it and you know it.
Is there any books in here that seem to have some sort of like law or resemblance of anything of this cult, like
Yeah.
origins? Okay, Gui's just gonna start stuffing all of that into.
All of it's like important information,
pack.
just done in like a cryptic manner and stuff like that.
Yeah. Is there anything else of interest while we're sort of checking around?
Not really. There's a chest, like, you know, as you come up the spiral staircases, there was a little indent where the door was on the ground floor. On the top floor there's like a locked chest there, but
Seems there's some treasure, Captain.
Oh. I'll go take a look at it.
you're just going to open it?
Yes.
I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Easy.
oh,
Me to
It's
do
not
it as
magic.
well.
If it's just Captain opening it, then
Okay.
That's a 13.
I need you to roll,
Mm-hmm.
2d10.
6 and a 4.
I need you to take 10 damage.
Okay.
As Captain opens up this chest, similar to what you know how to make, Ashley, it's one of the poison runes that's been used as like a trap, and it just sprays this poison straight in Captain's face.
Ah! Fuck! I'm joking.
Oh,
Oh, this
Captain,
isn't good.
are you good?
No!
Oh,
You'll be fine.
Turns out
You-
Captain's allergic to poison.
oh.
Oh
I
God,
get
aren't we all?
I get advantages soon, but not right now.
Perry just walks up behind Captain and just places her hand onto Captain's shoulder. Using lay on her hands, Captain gets back 20 life health HP.
Holy shit. Okay.
So inside, you would see a poison rune, because obviously it was the one that you used on the trap. But if you want to take it, you'd have to take apart the trap. Little Bird, you could do that because you know how the trap works.
Oh fuck yeah, I'll do that.
But I'll need you to roll for it,
That's fine.
so that you don't risk setting it off again.
Mhm.
You find several like gold pieces, only like 15, but it's still like, you know, for like a run-of-the-mill civilian, that's quite a nice little fucking bit of pocket money. You find a couple of glass vials with the like black like tentacly stuff on the inside of it, and you find which will make Nyax happy. 2 pages of the anti-grimoire.
Oh. Okay, that's fun.
Nyax has been looking for more of those for fucking ages.
It's been a while since I've seen these. Don't mind if I do.
Would I be able to take the vials of my cousins?
Cousins?
Oh, I wouldn't. I don't think you guys are
Oh.
related.
Nope.
Maybe don't say cousins. No.
There is some correlations.
This is up to you guys now. Seven looks at you and she's like, do you want me to take the paperwork back to the prince and I can just teleport you back into town so you can go to your tavern, or what would you
Oh,
like to
yes.
do from here?
Oh yeah, sure. Guri will just unzip the fanny pack and just dump out all the scriptures on the
She
floor.
opens a portal underneath and they all just so now it's 10 boom, cultist boom, fuckload of paper scattered. Prince is just like, we need to sort out a room for this stuff. Oh.
It just falls onto its chair.
7. Should we also maybe put all those, all the cultists in the portal for the, the prince? Might be useful information.
The corpses?
Yeah, I mean, what are we gonna do with them?
Eat
What's the
them?
prince gonna do with them?
Eat?
Huh?
I'm
Excuse me?
joking.
Oh, goddamn great. Oh man, I love that. Good stuff. Keep it going.
We could do. Although I feel like the prince wouldn't appreciate 9 bloody corpses being dropped on his floor.
No, is that who 9 is?
No.
9
Fucking-
bloody corpse.
No. God damn it.
I mean, it fits your naming convention.
No.
Ever just disappears.
I know too much.
I'm
I
gonna take
figured
this
out
trap
too much.
apart.
The what?
Trap.
Yeah, roll for it.
Roll what?
To see if you can take it apart without setting it off.
Yeah, is it a check or
Just a standard fucking D20 roll.
Wouldn't it be survival?
17?
Yeah, you can take it apart. Not really, because Ashley already knows how the trap works. It's more just like going, oh fuck yeah, I need to remember to
wouldn't
take
be
that
coming-
pin out.
Wouldn't it be sleight of hand?
Yeah, sleight of
Could be a
hand.
lot of
Well,
things.
survival.
Well, then it's
includes
22.
traps.
Yeah, I was gonna say either way, 17 takes it apart. I was only gonna ask for the same, the 14 or higher that fucking it was to set it off. I don't think you've got anything that's like minus fucking 3, do you?
I've got -1 in athletics.
I mean, okay.
Should
That's the
we maybe...
best I got.
We're just gonna hold the 2 vials and just.
Should we have the prince holds onto one, and then I can experiment on the other?
I mean, we've got, I forgot his name, the man with the masks who seems to have plenty of this stuff available. You guys can hold on to
Gallus.
the scary sludge for now.
Yeah, it was called Gallus.
Gallus?
Gallus, yeah.
Okay. Yes, Gallus has plenty of the masks of this stuff. If we need to experiment on any of them, then we can. You can hold on to that, although I wouldn't advise selling it or showing it off. Or...
I probably shouldn't keep this one in my face.
Oh no, please don't.
Maybe
You-
not, no.
You saw what it did to my fucking amulet. That doing it to you isn't gonna be good.
Don't forget, we also agreed to help the peacekeepers out. And maybe they could use this.
Yeah.
They can have one if they pay for it.
Speaking of pay,
And just turn to 7.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We are 300 gold each.
The prince will pay you, don't worry.
maybe we could go say hello now?
What time is it?
Time to get paid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's payday.
I mean, yeah. You can go and see the prince now if you want.
Maybe
Take
don't,
us-
fellas.
What?
Maybe don't drop us from the ceiling, though.
I mean, I
think it's
wouldn't do
probably
that to
fine.
friends.
I mean, we've got like a pile of bodies
You are
underneath us.
Do I believe that?
Roll an insight.
That's right.
You got a what?
That 20.
No, she would 100% do that to friends.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think little Bar's just looking at her like, friend?
Yeah. Sure.
Alright, fuck you.
If there's nothing else for us to do here,
Alright, then I
It's
guess we'll leave
payday,
then.
fellas.
Yeah, let's go get some
Yeah.
money.
Okay. She opens up a portal, like on one of the far walls. Who's going first?
I will. Flint just goes.
As you get
Yeah.
next to it, she opens one below you and then laughs and then opens up the normal one and walks through it. She comes out next to you as you just onto the floor.
Ah!
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Very organized joke by Gabe Newell.
What?
I cannot
Oh,
wait
the hit
until I can
video
copy
game
that
Portal
spell.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guru will hop through as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One by
That is-
one. Oh.
Funnily enough, the 9th reference we've made. Right.
I'm
As you,
surprised.
as you all come through, the prince is there, like, head in hands. Like, 10 is nowhere to be found. There's an unconscious cultist. There's paperwork all over his fucking, like, throne room. Well, throne room, you know, the area that he sits and plays his games and stuff like that. And he's like, did you really need to do that?
Yes.
I'm just gonna walk up directly in front of him and hold my hand out like, hey.
He slaps a coin voucher 300 in your hand. Like,
Alright,
without even
just-
looking, just,
Into the pocket it
next.
goes.
Me next.
yes,
Me
here
money.
you go.
Yes. Good.
I almost died. I deserve money.
Form an orderly queue. Who's
So it's-
next?
300 gold, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, 300 each.
Who's next? He's already holding out a bag.
I go grab one.
Yep.
Thank you.
Next.
There he goes, grabs.
Okay, there you go. That's 300 for you. Last but not least.
Yeah, Gooey's gonna waddle over, take the pouch, and then just go and sit on the other side of the table from him.
So, what happened? Tell me, what happened? What went down?
Don't ask
Oh,
me, I don't have a fucking clue.
Yeah, Kyrie collapsed.
Yeah, 10 did mention something about that, I will admit, but
I mean, like, it was just people there that were cultists. We killed them all apart from, like, one person.
I did tell you there would be cultists there, yes.
Yeah, and I did tell you we'd kill him.
He
Well-
points at the one that's alive on the floor.
Okay, that's
Information!
what I'm saying. Yeah.
yes. I
You want
have-
information? Go get it.
Yeah, you want to know why they keep appearing here. Go find it out yourself.
You brought me a grunt! Why would a grunt know?
Well,
Ah.
we would have brought you the big guy, but 10 had already fucking killed him.
Okay,
blame
yes,
your own.
that's my fault, I will admit that. Sending 10 in saying to capture them, probably not the best idea.
I mean,
Maybe
put it.
question 10 about that, by the way.
Yeah.
Listen, 10 gets a job done. It might not be well, but 10 gets a job
Maybe
done.
question 10
I
about it,
mean-
because we were there to capture, and then by the time we could even get to the guy in charge, he was dead.
Yes, I did tell 10 to tail you, just in case, because no offense to you, 7, but you're not exactly suited to battle. And
It's funny, though.
the last thing I want is them to know that we know when a group of adventurers show up out the blue who have just arrived in the black market and they end up dying there, and then it comes back to me. And whereas if I just send 10, I
One, you should have trusted us because you already paid us to do the job. Two, maybe talk to Zen because, again, They killed the boss before we could even think about talking to them.
3, we know that the masks slowly wear off after time. Keep him here for a bit, and soon you might remember how and why he got it and where he's been coming from. You can still get information out of a grunt.
It's not that the masks wear off after time.
Oh.
It's that the more the person, like the longer the person wears the mask, the more accustomed to the magic they get. So the more power they drain from the mask, the stronger they get, the less power the mask itself has. So if you kept him around to talk to him, the person would end up being like weirdly strong.
Okay.
Well,
I guess kill the guy.
I
Cut
could
out his
talk to
tongue.
Gallus about seeing if he's got a way to remove masks. Maybe.
Maybe.
I assume he'll tell you to kill him.
I mean, it's an experimental dummy, if you want to try that stuff.
Now, while the curious part of my brain wants to,
Do it.
the logistics part of my brain says maybe killing someone that has any information, even if it's just a grunt, isn't the best idea. I appreciate that you brought one back alive. That means a lot. In terms of the paperwork, this much, and he kind of stops looking at you and looks over, like, behind you and just sees paper scattered all over the floor. And he's like, it's probably going to take me about 2 days.
You're a quick reader, so I don't know. I don't see what the
It's
problem.
also all encrypted, and he holds out a piece of paper that's just like 3 words that are completely disjointed.
Okay, fair point.
About 2 days. You're welcome to spend time in the black market. I can have 7 come luck for you when it's done. It may be sooner, it may be like a day or so later. Either way, I can guarantee it will get done, because I don't want these people here. We don't need them. They're not any help to the black market. You guys don't get along with them. It sounds like the peacekeepers are having trouble with them. All of Tria's having trouble with them, so any information is useful information.
I guess. Should I begin?
Begin?
Probe that brain, baby.
Do it, Gooey.
Yuri's gonna stick all their fingers together and just unleash a small little
Hey.
slime helmet and just place it above their forehead and just cast detect thoughts on them.
Okay,
Hey,
on the...
Tavern, can you just
We need-
teleport me to a weapon shop?
Give me a sec. So, that's on the cultist, yeah? Not on the prince.
No. Yes, on the grunt.
Okay. So, right off the front of, like, thingy, because you detect surface thoughts, like
Yes.
right off the bat, don't you? There is
Yes.
nothing.
Okay, thought so.
Literally nothing. It feels exactly the same as it did before you fucking used the thing. Are you gonna pry deeper?
Yes.
Okay. So you see him kind of sat at a table eating some food, and he looks up and you can hear mumbled talking. It's in the room, you can't make out what any of it is. Not that it's a language you don't understand. It's like it's all been jumbled and like it's underwater, all that kind of stuff, all that kind of like weird things that you can't tell what they're saying. And as he looks up, you can see the silhouette of another tabaxi, but the face is completely black. Like no eyes, no mouth, no nothing, just jittery black. He looks to the left of the table, says something that you can't understand again, and you see his son run up to the table, face exactly the same. And then that memory slowly fades as black encroaches around the corners and covers up the vision. Would you like to probe deeper?
Yeah.
Okay. The next one you have is him working on a farm. The crops aren't doing too great. You see him like rubbing his hands together and then like holding out his hand and little bits of water, almost like a watering can, start spraying on the crops. You get the assumption that this is his magic. His magic allows him to create water of like small quantities. But the soil looks like it can't really be used for farming and stuff. You get the feeling, like in your gut, that your stomach is touching the back of your spine. You're starving, and then the black encroaches again. Would you like to delve deeper?
Yeah.
The last one you get is him stood on the top of a hill next to 2 gravestones. You don't feel any emotions. You don't feel anything. You don't feel hungry. You don't feel sad. Your body doesn't ache from the labor or anything like that. You see, rather than the normal sunset, everything is tinged with like a purple. And as he turns around, you see the very similar black tabaxi that you would recognize as the one that used the magic on the wormlings, outstretching a hand with a single black tendril coming up and connecting to a part of your face. And you make the assumption that this is the moment the mask was put on him. The black encroaches again, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
11.
Okay. So, as Gooey is like reading this person's mind, you start to notice that the net around this person's head of Gooey's slime is almost like withering, and slowly but surely the black tendrils from the mask begin filtering into all the like fingertips of Gooey, and
I would
then
like
begin
to
spreading.
I would like
Yeah,
to kick Gooey out of the way. Just whack
Well,
him
Gooey's
out.
connected to it.
Just grapple Gooey. Is Gooey still attached?
Yeah, Gooey's still attached.
Okay, I'm gonna take Lazarus and just
I was gonna say, I
cut
wanna cut Gooey's
Gooey's
arms off.
hands. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, easily enough. One of you goes for one hand, one of you goes for the other, and just at the base you cut it, and you watch as the slime that had the black on it gets sucked into the mask, and the mask goes and cracks along like the mouth.
Hey, Gooey, did you get information?
I have no hands.
Did you get information?
Where did my hands go?
Did you
well,
get
there was that
information?
letter.
What was
I-
that?
Is the guy still alive?
Yeah. The mask cracks a little bit more.
Gooey, did you get information?
Gooey's just gonna sort of 1 second and just sort of. Is there anything? What's in this room?
It's
I'm-
mostly a big empty room with the prince's like game table at the front.
Okay.
Oh, at the back of it.
Gooey's
I'm
just
literally
gonna.
ready to behead this dude.
Gooey's just gonna sort of like go up to Lilbert and just pluck a feather from them, and just sort of crush it in their hand and use healing mantle to just, or use a minor bit of healing mantle to just regain their hands,
Yeah.
and is going
Ow.
to sort of kneel down next to this person, and is gonna cast Phantasmal Force on them,
Okay.
and they are now seeing.
What you saw?
They're seeing the last memory,
Okay.
but it allows them to grieve, and then eventually it sees a silhouette of 2 other tabacs, one larger and one smaller, and they just kind of take their hand, casually just drift them, and I want to just kill them as humanely as possible
Okay.
with psychic damage.
Yep. You do it.
So, yeah. Just for reference, that's 18 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, that man's dead.
Yeah.
You watch as blood begins to drip out the ears of this tabaxi and from underneath the mask. I would have rather you did that in a different room, but I can clean my floor. It's all right.
You're gonna have to clean it away because the paper. It's fine.
Oh God, you got blood on the paper. Oh.
It's fine, and go just press digitate, clean the blood.
Okay.
He's just kind of staring at the body.
You good, bud? You good?
Why did you do that? Is everything okay?
He'll be able to go see his family now.
Oh.
What did you say? Was it the mask or the person?
I saw everything that they went through. And
Goose squints a little bit.
the Blackfur Tabaxi we fought before, with the two wormlings, he was in the memories. The last ones. He's one of the people who is creating the masks for the cultists.
Makes sense.
Oh.
We didn't kill him, right? He's still
No, he
alive.
disappeared.
I think he was hoping to help feed his family with the magic, but it didn't end well.
So
Anyway,
this is all just a case of people wanting stuff, using magic, and it not turning out great.
he's taking advantage of people who are disheartened and have nothing.
Oh, that's messed up.
Oh, that's not good.
Average day.
No.
Right then, folks. Goof, is there anything else you want to write down? Like, if you want to write everything down in specifics, because I know you're not good at the talking word stuff. No offense.
Neither are you,
Alright.
Flint.
Yeah, Gooey's just gonna just start writing down on a piece of. Actually, do I? Yeah, probably just. I'll take out one of the the torn, tattered spellbook that's got nothing in it. And
We have loads of paper and parchment and ink.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
yes.
I have a bunch because I got some for letter writing. I'll give some of that to Gooey.
Yeah, and Gooey's just gonna write that down and try and draw as close as they can a resemblance of what the Black Tabaxi space looked like.
You get it pretty well. Although, in the memory, he had more of his mask than he did when you guys met him.
Yeah.
Or he had less of his mask, sorry. Whereas before you encountered him with a jet black mask, in the memory he had a similar mask to what these guys were wearing, but it was just the bottom part. Like the rest of it had crumpled off his eyes and stuff. And you know that the less mask there is, the more power they have, so...
Well, we learned a little. Most of it we already know, though. Do you recognize this person?
And I just hold the drawing to the Prince of the Poor.
No, I can't say I do.
Can any of us see if we recognize them?
I mean, you recognize them from when you fought them, but other than that, not really, no.
Okay.
You gotta remember, Tria's a big place.
No, well, I mean, we're all people from different places.
Yeah.
Well, we
Just
have
checking.
money now.
I guess we go take a rest, call it a day, and
You
so
guys
what we're
can
doing next.
rest, do your shopping, what have you, and I'll send Seven to contact you when everything's sorted. Okay, so the prince kinda looks at Seven. Seven looks at the prince. Seven just like, yes, I'll do it. And you see lots of small portals underneath, open underneath like big piles of paper. And then a portal you hear like in a room in the back, just paper pouring out. And he's like, right, you go do what you guys are going to do. I'll work on this. If you need me for anything, come and find one of the Gilded Edges. And he just stands up and walks off. Seven looks at you and she's like, before I go, do you want to be back at the tavern for the night, or
You
Please.
send me to a weapon shop.
this late? Okay, yeah. She opens up a portal for you, and then she opens up a portal near a tavern for the rest of you.
I'm going to the tavern.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
bring
fine.
everyone back at the tavern.
Yeah.
Before I go, I'm just gonna walk up to the cultists that Louis so generously killed, apparently. And I'm gonna use prestidigitation to make a small flower in my hand and just lay it on the cultist.
Fair enough.
And walk through the portal.
Okay, so because it's just Ashley in our weapon shop, we'll go do this like first of all because this will just be quick.
Yeah, because it's only gonna take me a minute.
Yeah. So you are outside a like rather ramshackle like wooden and stone building.
Perfect.
The windows are like there's no glass in them. There's a chimney that's like pouring smoke out. That's just gonna gather at the top of the thing.
Wonderful. Amazing. I love this. I'm just gonna head in, like, see if I can find whoever's manning it.
Yeah, as you walk in, you see, like, a normal humanoid-looking person, but their eyes are, like, all of it is just blue and almost, like, glowing, and their hair is just very wispy and kind of floating around, almost as if it's in, like, a constant breeze.
Fuck. Cool. Okay.
Hey, old friend, how may I help? He turns around, and he's like this super shredded, like shirt off with a leather apron,
Yes.
like big meaty fists, like covered in scars, big like hammer in one hand, big like pair of pliers in the other.
So I have a few things I want to sell this dude.
Oh, you're
gonna
going to sell,
say-
of course.
Literally just gonna say like, weapon, sell, me? No. Sell you, weapon.
Oh, you're here to sell me weapons. He kind of lays down this hammer and slides the pliers in, takes off his apron, folds it up and puts it on the anvil, crosses his arms and like his bicep, like he does like the gym bro thing, like at a bar,
Yeah.
where you put your arms underneath your biceps to make them look bigger.
Mm.
And he's like, so what can I do for you?
I've got a short sword, a scimitar, and a blade and knuckle duster, all of which I can quite happily get rid of.
Of course,
just
if-
put them down on bar.
He like holds his hand out, and you watch as like
They're not like the best.
a jolt of electricity like jumps to each one, almost like arcing, and then they all fly and like kind of magnetize to his hand, and he just like turns around his arm and is looking at them and he's like, I'll give you 3 gold and 50 silver for these. And then he like flicks his arm like you do with the pennies to catch them all, and just grabs like all the handles and stuff in one hand and lays them down again.
It's, tell you what, just 3.
Just 3 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He reaches into like a back pocket on his like well-worn trousers, holds out 3 gold. As he like places them in your hand, you get like that static shock.
Ah, fuck.
Sorry, friend.
Fine. I literally
keep-
had these things in my inventory and wanted to get rid of them.
I keep forgetting that not every race is used to the current. You know, and he like holds his fingers out like he's doing the ooh, is that for me? But like further apart, and just makes a jolt of electricity jump from one to the other. You know, the current.
Okay.
He's a Stormkin, or Arai,
Yeah.
which is literally humanoids that have been blessed by the elemental nature of the sky, so like wind and electricity and stuff.
Yeah. Cool. Fucking sick. I've got nothing I want to say to this.
He can even like
Yeah, he's just
stabilize
cool.
and solidify clouds and shit to live
He's just
on
cool.
them.
Like, I've got nothing. Just gonna
He
put my
looks
head
at
down,
you,
look sad and walk away.
like, kind of curious, and says thank you in Oran.
It's just an excited squawk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is one of the only language they only speak Common and Oran.
Oh, same. Just thank him and just say, hey, you're sick as hell, and then thanks for the thanks. I just wanted to get rid of them. They were just taking up space.
Of course, friend. Anytime.
And she
I'll be
goes,
right
"Thank you,"
here.
and head out the door.
He puts back on his apron, and as you're hearing, you hear almost like the fucking God of Thunder, like striking the anvil like a thunderstorm.
Oh god. I've got to come back later. I just whatever. We'll deal with this later.
I knew if I put like a
Good
big
Tavern.
floaty lightning man, March would be like, yes, and Ashley would
Nice
be
call.
like, yes.
I just think he's cool.
He is cool.
Yeah, I'll just head back to the tavern.
Yeah. You.
Yeah, I just literally I just had like fucking 6 things in my attack list that I just couldn't be asked with anymore. Now I just have my compared to my iron daggers and my little hidden fucking knife up my sleeve.
The rest of you get to the tavern. You see the female mountain giant there again. As you all walk in, she looks at you and she goes, "Oh, friends, welcome back. You here for an ale or to just sleep the night away?"
Flint's just going straight to bed. Just blanking her, just going to bed.
Sometimes I understand.
Only sometimes they understand.
Yes, other times not so much. Anyone for an ale? And you hear a couple of other people in the background go, "Yeah, I'll have one if you're offering one, Eleanor." She's like, "No, not you, scoundrel. Would any of my friends care for an ale?" And you hear a couple more people go, "I'm your friend, I'll have..." "No!" She picks up a mug and throws it.
A true queen.
Yeah.
Yuri looks at Kyrie.
Kyrie's gonna try to go straight to bed.
Of course. Your rooms are all as you left them.
Flint's back in his fucking pillow fort.
Yeah. Little bird walks in. "Oh, another friend!" Y'all are like trying to get sleep. You can
I
just
just
hear
wait there.
Eleanor like, "Ooh!"
Just wave at her and say, food?
"Of course, coming right up. What do you wish?"
Your choice?
I don't think you want mountain giant food. You're a little small for that.
I've eaten worse.
She pulls out a whole hog roast. Like a
Just gonna
whole
fucking
hog.
start going for it.
That's 15 gold. Okay.
I'll just put 15 on the counter.
She scrapes it off. "Can you get another hog roast on?" And you see the same, like, wrapped hand from before just give a thumbs up. Wait, you can sense undead though, right?
No, I can tell when something's not natural.
Okay, yeah, you would tell that the chef isn't natural.
Do I get any weird vibes?
Not like harmful vibes,
Okay, that's fine.
but definitely not natural vibes.
Fine. I'll deal with this later. More
So-
mysteries to unsolve later.
Are you all gonna just sleep after
No.
eating your fucking whole pig?
I'm
I'll
gonna
just sit
join.
there and eat.
I'm gonna join the little bird and start eating the same hog.
Ah, yes. Birds of a
Yeah.
feather. That's not offensive to say, is it?
No.
Okay.
Yuri's gonna sort of just waddle up to the what was her name? Eleanor.
Yeah.
Just go waddle up to her and say,
What was Kyrie drinking last time?
Going to be honest with you, I was too drunk to remember.
Okay. What's the best alcohol you have here in bottle?
It's the only alcohol we serve.
How much for a bottle?
2 silver.
Can I get 10 of those?
Yes?
Okay.
Can you bring 10 bottles out? And you hear a, oh! Yes, 10 bottles. You see, like, the little hatch open up again and the same wrapped hand slowly putting 10 bottles up on the counter, and she's like taking them off quicker than the person in the kitchen can put them up, and she's like, so, tink tunk gong, how's your day been? Tink tunk gong.
Almost died.
Black market, baby.
Black market, baby.
You hear a couple of the other patrons going, yeah, black market, baby.
Is it just 10 bottles of?
It's just 10 bottles of run-of-the-mill alcohol.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at it while I've got a mouth full of hog. Just be like, put it on tab.
No, I'll pay.
Goose
No,
takes
no.
out, like 20 silver and just hands it to her.
Okay, thank you.
And then
I can still put it on your tab if you want.
He just lifts up his shirt and just like unzips the fake and just starts putting the bottles inside it.
She looks at it confused, and then she's like, oh, I've seen worse.
When Ovaeni and Dilbert are done eating the hawk, I would like to cast prestidigitation and make another hawk appear.
Oh, God. That won't last. You can't actually eat
my
that,
head
can
into
you?
the hog.
It's fine. It's the
A decoration piece! This one'll never rot.
Wait,
You hear from the kitchen
okay.
No, not you, the pig. Anyway,
Again, fuck it. We'll deal with it later.
I'm guessing it's also late as well.
yeah, it's late.
Okay,
Did we ever pay for our rooms?
Yeah, I think you paid for them straight up. You haven't paid for your rooms in Castle.
They're fine.
Nada's just been holding on to them. You're like, yeah, we're just gonna go out and do a dungeon. He probably thinks you're dead by now, to be honest.
Well, so much
Take our
stuff.
death, so we don't have to pay for rent.
You come back and there's other people in your room, and they're like,
Isn't there like stuff in our room still?
Yeah, there's some stuff in your rooms. All the fucking parchment and all that Gooey bought.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the
I'm
lost
dropped
and
like
found.
5 bottles on the counter,
I
and then
the third carried he was carrying, but yeah, it's yeah.
The stuff's just gonna be the lost and found when we get back.
It's a
very.
really big lost and found.
The
It's
magical
just
lost and
400
found.
bits of paper.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there's this giant fucking sword someone there.
Oh, look at this magically enchanted greatsword.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all go to sleep to the sound of cheering and banter and laughing and shouting, same as last night. In the middle of the night, however, Captain, your communication stone begins to go off.
I get up and answer it.
You hear a hello?
Are you in a tunnel?
Hello?
You good? Yeah, it's me. Hi.
I'm guessing you're not in the capital yet. I can't hear you. You're not coming through clear.
I'm gonna go stand outside, see if I can get better reception.
You're still in a big fucking cave.
That's. Can I just leave the black market quickly?
If it'll take you like an hour and a half.
What if I run?
It'll take you like an hour and fucking 10 minutes. You hear Isaac just go, don't worry about it, I'll just explain. We could talk more when you get to the capital. Can you just let Ovaeni know? We've ended up meeting up with their brother. They're really chill. Just wanted to let you know that it's a small world and it's funny that our paths keep crossing. I'll talk to you soon. And then it cuts out.
Is Ovaeni in the same room?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wake up Ovaeni.
Ovaeni finishes.
Ovaeni.
Yes. I'm
Ovaeni.
sleeping. What is it? What is it? Yes,
It
mom.
was like.
I mean, sorry.
Ozak's fucking your brother.
Ovaeni's gonna look you in the eyes and say nothing.
I
And
mean,
it's gonna go back to
okay.
bed.
Okay.
And it's gonna get back up. Excuse me, what?
Yeah,
Just like,
okay.
oh, wait.
Okay, the first part was like, kind of a joke. Ozak just called and said that they met your brother.
My Ozak said that.
Yeah. Apparently he's a pretty chill dude.
But Ovaeni just stops and thinks for a moment.
Why is your brother like not meant to be in Cornest?
Where's Ozak?
In Cornest?
Why is he? Never mind. He. Okay.
We're on the way to the capital, you know?
I don't think Ozak is telling the truth, to be honest.
Can I call back Ozak?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and contact Ozak again.
It takes a while, and then you hear, like, even worse than before, just... Hello?
Can you elaborate?
I can't hear you.
Okay.
But in the background, you hear, Ovaeni, it would be very familiar to you. You hear, what's going on? Oh, it's your brother. And you hear, oh, and then the call drops.
Is that a good thing? Or you don't have like family drama, do you? I mean, if you do, you don't have to say. But also, it's the middle of the night, you know? I'll let you process that information.
No, March, come here, and he's
March?
Who's
Whoa!
that?
Flint,
Flynn.
Flint, come here. He's
Yeah.
gonna lean into you and say, "Do not speak about this again.
Oh.
I do not want to hear this again.
Oh. Okay.
I have to talk with Ozak about this. This is."
Oh.
I'm trying to sleep, and Gui just throws a rock at Captain.
I'm sorry, so I got my... Fine. I'm gonna credit and Gui purposely on my way back to the bed. Just passive aggressive.
Is Gooey still, like, trying to sleep on the bed frame and melting through the slats?
Yeah.
Yes, good.
Yeah, Gui's got plenty of stones to throw.
Manzel's got a big old bucket of stones.
Yeah.
Other than that, apart from Ovaeni, who seems to be struggling to sleep, the rest of you sleep fine. You're starting to get used to all the shouting and the yelling from downstairs. It seems like it's a 24-hour tavern, so... What feels like morning comes, you'll have had a long rest. You've got all your health back.
Little bird's gonna crawl out of their nest and just make her way downstairs with them. Actually, I don't think they need to eat.
Do you just not eat now?
No, I mean, I just finished a whole hog.
Alright,
Little bird doesn't need to eat, sleep, right?
Yeah, they need to sleep. I think the whole hog's probably still working its way through. I don't think I need breakfast right now.
Gui's gonna sort of like half just wake up and is missing like a section of their head and just waddles over to Captain. You're stepping on my eye right now.
I'm just gonna take my boot out, gonna chuck it, whatever's on of Gui is on the boot onto the floor.
Just peel
Sorry.
it off.
Yeah, it's like a little scraper. Sorry about that, mate.
The gooey scraper.
Oh,
A little bit of dirt in that section of the head now.
Oh,
And just absorb it into your body.
It's nutrients. It's fine.
duh.
Yeah.
You-
Sorry
you-
about last night.
Why were you talking so much?
Ozak called me to tell me how much he loves me.
Do I believe that?
You can insight check.
16.
No, Captain is lying.
I'm sure that they love you very much.
Guru just narrows their
It's
eyes.
just like,
Just
yeah, I've got my fucking
Listen.
idea.
Listen, we have a little thing on my ship where if we don't want to talk about shit from our past, we don't. And Ovaeni has asked me not to spread this information, so I'm gonna keep it that way.
Well, you just told Gooey who it's about!
Something happened with Ovaeni, did they?
Oh, no, I'm just saying I shared this stuff with Ovaeni, and he was like, yeah, no, we shouldn't tell anyone about this.
For clarification, you're not good at keeping secrets.
Oh, shut up and I throw a rock.
My rock!
Is it the same? Yeah, it's the same rock.
I would like to pick up my rock.
Yes.
By the way,
Listen, I'm trying
there's a little happy face on the rock now.
No, I can't use this
I
rock.
was about to say, yeah, now you can't use it for runestone stuff.
Just say it. I'm just gonna change it now. I have 3 stones and 1 throwing rock.
That's
Oh,
my
okay.
throwing.
One rock for violence.
It's going in my actual equipment thing, so I remember I have it. There we go. 1 throwing rock.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's no one's business. Okay?
Gooey's just gonna wave their hand at Captain.
Don't tell me more if you don't want to.
Gooey's just gonna get their hat on and just waddle downstairs.
I mean, I want to tell you everything, but I'm not allowed to.
Then don't tell me.
Okay. Get Ovaeni up.
Oh, Jim. Forgot about Flint.
Gooey's so tired. I mean, fucking
What?
Ovaeni's so tired he's breaking the fourth wall.
Good morning.
I didn't say anything about the fact that your brother is with with the peacekeepers. I didn't say anything about it. Get my mouth shut, promise.
Ovaeni's gonna smile at you and just say,
I can't see that you're
That's
smiling.
fine. That's fine.
I can
Listen.
tell. I can sense
Yes. Danger sense.
it. Yeah.
Robin
And he's gonna
Basket
smile.
is... Robin... The little teal Robin is just so still perched on the bed and just looks at you and then just flies off after Gooey.
Oh no. Yeah, everything's fine. The whole secret is safe. No one else knows about it apart from us. Like, just like taps his forehead. This is a steel trap. Nothing's getting out.
Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. And I walk out of the door.
Don't gaslight me, motherfucker. Flint's gonna follow.
Yeah.
Is Little Bird? Oh yeah, Little Bird is downstairs probably.
Yeah, probably just hanging out.
Is Kyrie good?
Sleepy.
I'm gonna go wake up Kyrie. Good morning.
I
You need
throw
to
the
wake
rock.
up. Yeah.
To be structured in real life, so that's kind of funny.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Kyrie,
Yes.
we're in serious danger.
Oh,
I'm joking. Kyrie, you need to wake up now.
okay, I'm getting up.
I'm gonna buy you a new shovel, trowel. What was the thing that you used to trowel? I'm gonna buy you a new one of those. Make you happy. We'll get some drinks. We'll fight each other. I'm gonna meet you.
About the
Make-
trowel, I'm fine. I don't need anything about my past. I'm okay.
I mean, we wouldn't want you to be without a weapon that you're not that you're proficient in.
You're saying I'm not proficient in this, and just
No, I'm just really bad at
Oh,
speaking. Despite having a +6 to charisma.
You had a
Um,
rough night, Captain. Anything go on?
Ozak called me to tell me how much he loves me.
Can I use Zone of Truth?
Yeah.
+6. That's a 16.
passes.
Good. Cool. Yeah. I was like, cool of me to tell me what our beautiful plans for when we meet again. It's gonna be great. God damn it.
Okay, fair enough. Good for you.
Yeah. Exactly. Everything's fine. Nothing's happening with Ovaeni. Great.
What's happening with Ovaeni?
Nothing.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Can I roll insight on that?
Mm.
Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Not 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Flint's definitely telling the truth that there's something Ovaeni doesn't want people to know. And that they're aware of what it is. And that they're really bad at keeping secrets.
Listen, I've kept this specific. It's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. You don't have to act weird about it. Just, making sure that you're awake.
Okay.
And that everything is perfectly fine. Nothing bad's happening and
I'm gonna walk out the room, and I'm guessing I'm gonna see Gooey by going into the next room.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, Gooey, is Ovaeni and Captain hiding something?
Yes.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna usher Gooey out and pull Gooey out. And then we're gonna go to Captain and say, are you and Ovaeni hiding something?
no.
Yes.
No.
You're both aware that they are.
They woke me up during something, and they were both very close to each other and whispering about something.
No comment. Listen, I said that I wouldn't say anything, and I'm not saying anything.
It's pretty obvious what it is, though.
Yeah, and what is it, smartass? Go ahead, fuck.
Spoken like Flint.
Well, it's clearly something that is not, something to pry into. Oh, by the way,
And I sort of like reach into my chest and pull out a bottle of ale and just hand it to Kyrie.
Oh, it's awfully early in the morning, huh?
Kyrie says, unbottling it.
You absolutely ripped the heart out of my joke.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I have more for later.
Uh-huh.
And then Gooey
Half
just
the bottle's already down a gullet.
Gooey's just gonna waddle downstairs. Just be up with everybody else.
Yeah, everyone's
And I'm
chilling
gonna-
downstairs.
I'm gonna pass the other half to Flint and say, you'll need it.
Thank you. Flint's gonna bring their ass.
Then I would like to combine the two papers from the grimoire together with the big book.
Yep, they phase in, same as before.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, that's
Gooey-
it.
Gooey's gonna waddle downstairs and point to Ovaeni and say,
I know everything now.
and then just sit down and start eating breakfast.
Oh, have you loaded the new spell? Have you? Oh, that's wonderful. What is it?
No, Bonnie, we know everything.
Um,
Gonna sit down.
I said nothing. I'm gonna say that now. I said nothing.
I look straight
What did I
at
miss?
Clint.
Yeah, little bird's just down there like, fucking what?
Just sat
Everything
here
is
drinking
fine.
some juice.
I am not keeping anything from anyone. I am being completely
Jesus
upfront.
Christ, you suck at this.
Listen, I'm not the face of our normal operation, okay?
So you don't know how to think?
I know how to think. I just don't know how to speak. There's a difference.
Weren't you a ship captain?
Yeah, I was, but that doesn't imply.
Were you bad?
We're not getting into that. There are multiple reasons why I was mutinied against.
Creek
but
on
listen,
bursts through the.
Hang on, no, you were mutinied, so I'm going to take that as a yes.
Yeah, so what? We've got shit we to deal with, especially Ovaeni. Now. Listen, unlike some people, I'm willing to talk about the shit that I've dealt with.
You're
I'm
also
going
willing to talk about the shit that Ovaeni's currently dealing with.
Okay, I'm going to grab Flint and going to drag him upstairs alone.
I said
As-
nothing.
Are
As
they
they
gonna
leave,
kill?
I just looked at Kai and say,
See, I told you.
Are they gonna go kill?
I'm so sorry. Okay. I have said nothing. This is fine. They don't know. I don't know about the specifics.
Is there a
Funny-
bard in this tavern?
Not currently.
Ovaeni's gonna pull up his mask a little bit.
Uh,
A little bit, just to show his mouth. You see two fangs poking out. And he's gonna say, I thought I was very clear about it. And just lights a fire in his hand.
yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yes.
You see a
100%.
big grin across his face now.
That's terrifying. Okay.
Puts the mask away, fire goes out. Okay, let's have dinner. Walks away.
Flynn has pissed himself just a little bit.
A little bit
little
of pee
bit
came
pee.
out.
Just a little bit of
Ooh.
Was it a good kiss?
No.
Wasn't a good kiss.
No.
Who was bad?
I can tell Ovaeni a good thing.
Do we
Hang
think
on.
Ovaeni's a good kiss, or do we think Flint is? That's the real question.
Who's the better kisser?
Only one way
I'm
to find
assuming-
out.
I'm assuming Ovaeni.
It's gonna be Brewy.
Yeah,
Oh.
Gooey's all tongue, surprisingly.
Flynn's just gonna get like a real nasty Greg.
There's only one.
Yeah, that's only one.
I want some of the fucking ethanol.
I can make some for you if you're feeling up to
Please.
it.
Yes.
I'm not sure if drunk captain's gonna be any better at keeping secrets.
No, probably not. Flint is a whirlwind of bad decisions, so
Yeah.
He just sort of, his funny sits down, just sort of puts a hand on the shoulder and says,
I'm just teasing you. I'm testing out this new emotion I just learned.
as in like from the mask.
No?
Okay, good. You feeling okay after that as well? Like your body has been eaten by multiple different magical things at this point, and not in the fun way.
Is there a fun way?
I mean,
it depends who you're talking to.
yeah.
But
Julius cocks his head a little bit. Just kind of like, narrows his eyes, completely oblivious to what you're on about.
like the amulet has taken some of those masks and or whatever goo is behind them has taken some of you. Are you feeling okay?
I feel the same. Now that you mention it,
She just kind of wobbles a little bit.
I have noticed some biological changes in my DNA makeup.
In what way?
Gooey,
It's done
in
like-
puberty?
I know what sarcasm is now.
So like you're becoming more human. Well, I mean, human is an expression. I mean, like you are a person, and it doesn't mean that human is like the base of it. Fuck.
Maybe you need this.
And Guru just reaches in their belly, just pulls out another ball.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Do you want another one, Kyrie?
Not. Oh.
Alcohol?
Pulls out another ball.
Thank you. Kind of like, you know, when a baby just sucks on its pacifier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just carry the bottle.
Yes. You didn't need to make those noises.
I did.
Yes.
Legally, I'm obligated.
Well, I would like to go try find some more supplies, but what are we doing today?
Waiting.
I'm gonna go head outside.
I am about to head out.
No.
Just like ding.
I want to make sure Isaac's okay, and we're not getting the best signal in here. I'm gonna go head outside. But also, I think that soon we need to think about heading back to Castle, because we should head back to Castle. We've got the replacements that we need to be there for.
And I have a commission to pick up from Dooley's.
And I have my armor.
And we have
Mrs.
bills to pay.
Yeah, we should probably wrap up all of our business here quickly, if that's good with everyone.
Yeah,
But-
that's fine by me.
I'm gonna head out though. Peace! Flint just crossfades out of existence.
Oh.
Away from the debt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
not
it.
paying for
Flint's
anything.
amassed a load of debt and took a load of money working with you guys. He's now outie. I've got my dinghy debt sorted. I'm good to go.
Yeah. Flint and his multiple dinghies.
Okay, so what did the rest of you want to do while Flint makes his way outside?
Make my way outside.
Okay.
I want to try and procure a hefty amount of transcribing materials.
There are loads of
Oh,
places you can
enchant
go
a
for that.
sword.
Yeah, I want to spend about 300 golds worth.
Okay. Enchanting a sword, you could go back to the blacksmith from before, or you could go see, you know, numerous different people. It's the black
Go back
market.
to
What
the
you need
big
is
guy.
there.
Can I just like essentially take off the 300 and have the
Yeah, you can do that.
okay? Because I'm not really bothered about
Interactions.
interactions.
What's the biggest group going where? Where's Ovaeni going?
I am probably staying at the inn for now because I want to go ahead and read the 3 books of what was it? Yeah, the man-made grimoires that I got at the shop.
Yes. Okay, so we'll start with outside. You get outside. Are you just gonna call Isaac straight away?
Yeah, as soon as I'm out.
Okay. As you get outside, it's a little clearer, but it's still like cutting in and out. Yeah.
Probably something on his end.
Carry
Hello?
listening.
What?
Carry listening.
I mean, I'm assuming Captain's not really being stealthy about it.
Captain's not stealthy for anything.
He's a fucking bottle and a half in as well.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi. We couldn't really hear each other last night. You doing okay?
Yeah, we're doing fine.
Okay. Did you... okay, I got a couple things. Did you read my letter yet?
I haven't had the time yet.
Good,
And he hears
okay.
Atesh go, yes, he has. You're gonna be
fucking
like,
liar.
shut up.
What
I
did you
need to be
think?
playing hard to get.
Okay.
I love this man so much. That's in character, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think about the proposal? It extends to Satash as well.
I did think about it, yes. Quite intimately.
It's an out. I'm just letting you know that.
I'm aware it's an out, but it's also an in, as the proposal you made me is to join people who are currently wanted.
I mean, I'm giving you that in good faith of, you know, you not using it against me, of, you know, using it for safe
Oh,
passage
yes,
onto my
yes, I
ship
understand that, but you know that the markings they give us for Peacekeeper stuff can be tracked.
Well,
we
then
would-
don't.
If we were to join you, we'd either have to cut off our hands or all your crew would have to be captured and killed.
Well, then you can lose a hand. We have.
You know, I'm really kind of attached to my hands. Like, we've been through a
Prosthetic-
lot. They're always there to
prosthetics are
catch
nice.
me. Like,
I don't want to pry too much because it's not my business, and I get the distinct feeling I'm being listened into.
oh, are you being watched right now?
I mean, who isn't watching me? But
I'm,
Kyrie listening to this whole thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So what is it you wanted to talk about? We'd have a way clearer connection if you were in the capital. That communication stone is attuned to the capital of Marquis of Beaked. Each capital for each state has a big crystalline tower that you attune communication stones to.
Can you... God.
Where the fuck are you?
We're in Castle.
You would... The connection was... Wait, has something happened to Castle?
Oh, that was a dungeon. We were just in it.
Oh.
You called while we were in a dungeon.
Oh, that would explain it, yeah.
Yeah.
So why are you calling?
Just because the stuff that you said kind of freaked Ovaeni out.
Oh, the stuff about his brother?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you know.
Just be careful. It doesn't seem like it's a good thing.
I mean, we're all getting along fine. He's been traveling with us for a fair few days now. He's going to come to the capital with us.
Okay. Don't die.
I don't intend to. Not yet.
Good.
I live to be the ripe old age of, well, the human equivalent of 30. I don't want to get any older than that. I'll get gross.
How old are you?
That's none of your business. Never ask a man his age.
Very true. I don't know how to end conversations. Fuck.
Okay, bye. And he hangs up on you.
I don't know what I wanted out of that.
Isaac's great. I love Isaac.
I love Isaac as well.
All right,
I'm sorry about that, Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie would have overheard all the stuff about that.
Yeah.
Wait, the scary stealth thing?
No, but Captain's drunk.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
dumb as hell.
You're not allowed to tell Ovaeni that you know this, okay? I'm bad at
Is
keeping
you just
secrets.
talking normally lying?
Yes. Like, I need you to look me in the eyes and understand that I am a criminal, okay? It's the only reason I am not dead yet.
As you
by
say
lying.
that from in the tunnel in the black market, you hear like 3 or 4 voices go, "Ha, same."
Listen, the only reason half of those people have a business is because of me, alright? I don't know what the fuck you did before we met, but my shit wasn't good. Or at least for other people. You know when we were in Base Inf, I legit thought that maybe it was my crew that took that food, because we've done that before. Like, we steal shit from merchant ships and keep it as our own, and then sell what stuff we don't need to these guys, so that they can make a profit.
Yeah, I don't even know any tales of where a pirate's been necessarily a good person.
Yeah.
So don't worry, I don't really expect it from you. But at least you're being honest about it, even if you are lying. Is that honesty? Or is it lying? I don't know.
I mean, sometimes the lies are better than the truth.
Are you lying to me right now?
I mean, about a couple different things, but obviously depends. I mean, are you lying to someone if you don't tell them something about yourself?
I guess not.
Yeah, exactly.
Withholding information, that's called.
Yeah, that's the word.
Or lie
Thank
by
you.
omission.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to say? While it's just us two.
I just want my baby back.
You're what?
I'm just gonna point on my armor and just start walking with my head down.
while
Oh.
crying.
We'll get your armor back, don't worry. We'll help the to castle as soon as we can.
Okay, next up is Ashley. Also, yes, Gooey, you can transcribe that while we wait. Or
Yeah,
while you're
Gooey's
in the
just
black market.
in the room, just multiple lights going off from underneath the door.
Little Bird, you come back up to the same guy from before.
I'm just gonna greet him in Oran.
Hello, friend, in Oran.
You don't need to say in Oran.
I do. That was him saying that.
Yeah, I figured. Christ. Okay, I need. I'm gonna put my scythe on the table and be like, "Can you enchant?"
There's numerous things I can do, friend. He takes off his apron again, revealing these, like, dirty, like, greasy, but, like, sweaty and smooth pecs and stuff. And, like, he leans on the table and he goes, "Sword looks familiar. I think I worked on one similar before."
I'll be honest, it might be the same one.
Picks it up and he goes, "We'll soon find out, won't we?" And you see him, like, cackling lightning between his fingers with his other hand, and he slowly starts to rise up. And then through his veins you watch the lightning travel from one arm into the sword, and the sword just begin glowing slightly, and he goes, "Oh, it is the same sword." He lands back on his feet and places it down.
There's a feather in it.
Yeah. I'm not the person to ask about that, friend. I can snap it and find out.
No,
See the
you can't.
impurities in it. But yeah, that's got my lightning in it now. It'll be good for maybe 30 to 40 hits. So for the next 36 hits, you have an extra 1d4 lightning damage with every hit.
Okay,
It's just extra damage, isn't it?
sure. I mean, I was hoping for a permanent enchantment, but like, I guess.
I mean, I can do one of those if you've got 1,000 or so gold spare. It
You know-
would, however, mean reforging your blade, as I would have to put a part of myself in there.
I mean, that's not great.
That's how I enchant, and he holds up, like, you see as he turns around and his back is covered in all these deep scars where he's, like, cut out chunks of his flesh to imbue into weapons.
Jesus Christ.
If the weapon's got a piece of me in it, it'll permanently have my energy.
I didn't really. Not really what I was looking for, to be fair with you.
Well, what kind of enchantment are you looking for? I might be able to point you in the correct location.
I don't know. I just.
Oh, also, that'll be 250 gold for the temporary enchantment.
Are you on crack?
He picks it up, shakes his arm, and the lightning pulses back through into his body. Never mind then.
Just.
What kind of enchantment are you looking for, friend?
Just like a permanent increase to some damage.
Permanent increase. Do you mean like a sharpness upgrade, or just a magical upgrade, or what kind? I need you to be a little bit more
I
specific.
cut a man's legs off earlier, so I don't believe it needs to be sharper.
I could find someone that could magically enchant it for you.
That would be appreciated.
He, like, you know the Valk skydive emote where she, like, the Valk emote where she leans back and catches herself on her jets?
Yeah.
You see him do that, but, like, it's just, like, static and clouds and stuff behind him, and he's like, I could. Are they open at the moment? Do they still even live here? Oh, of course. I know.
Is that the crazy dude?
No. Different goblin.
Yeah, Ziggy Ziggy.
His
Yeah,
brother.
Ziggy Ziggy.
Yeah.
It's his brother this
I
time.
mean, double name, you know. I will go to that dude and have a little look-see.
Okay, yeah, you swing open the door, you see a little goblin surrounded by different bits of scrap metal, big goggles on and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
this is more my speed.
Sut black face and stuff, and he turns around and he's like, "Yes?
Enchant.
Yes,
Sword?
I do that."
Just slap it on the table.
He brings out a hammer. 700 gold?
5?
6?
550.
675.
Who?
I'm not. No, not 200 gold. Fuck
No,
that.
2 gold.
No, fuck that!
So 5.
No.
So 550.
565?
550.
560.
550.
What?
Roll a persuasion.
Oh, that's a +0.
Well, Constitution saving throw.
50?
Fine. 550. Final offer.
Oh, I'll just slap it down. I'll put. Oh, fuck no, hang on. How much gold I got? Got 23 platinum, which is 230.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll slap down and then make up the rest with gold, I guess.
That's a lot.
Well, I've got 360.
Yeah.
I'll take
That's
down to
leaving
40
you
gold.
with, like, yeah.
40 gold, yeah.
He looks at this gold just piling up and he goes, and starts grabbing it and like throwing it into a cupboard.
I
by the
grab
side.
his hand as he starts taking it, like, enchant, then take.
Half now, half later.
Enchant, then take.
Enchantment's gonna take a day anyway.
Hmm.
I could always just keep your sword as, you know, guaranteed payment.
It's a dagger to his throat.
As you put a dagger to a throat, he puts a dagger to yours. I'm gonna have to keep your sword anyway for a day to enchant it, so...
I just stuff half the gold back in my pocket and walk out.
Thank you.
Fine!
As you leave, you hear, oh, maybe not that hammer. Ting!
Right.
Okay, Ovaeni, what did you want to do?
I want to read the 3 books about the man-made grimoires.
About the man-made grimoires?
Yeah, well, I want to read them, like, see what's inside of them.
Okay, one of them very dirty, very worn, doesn't give you a whole lot of new information. It does, however, tell you that the man-made grimoires were originally, like, the idea from them came from, what do you call it? Was like a divine insight from somebody who was talking to a god who was like, hey, if you're like fucking happy with it, get rid of it. One of them talks about how before the like big war where a lot of the continent was actually lost because Tria used to be bigger, a lot of other gods had placed grimoires throughout the world. Which is why they were more common. And rather than the gods powering up people to, you know, help them and stuff like that, they were powering up people and then making them their chosen warriors. So the people would go into battle completely representing that god with the powers that that god has given them. And it led to the Great War. So a lot of the gods actually plucked their grimoires from it to stop the war from happening. And then the last book talks about how the Great War itself, where even people were representing like lesser gods, some weren't even necessarily gods, they were strong mages that were representing something that they stood for to try and ascend that thing into godhood. And it talks about how over half of Tria was lost in this war by a group of like divine people that were representing the gods that essentially teamed up. And one of their people, like the power that the god gave them through the grimoire, was the ability to like transfigure human beings and their powers into an item.
An item?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So, like, wait, how does that even work?
You take every essence of this person, all their knowledge and everything, including their physical body, and turn them into a inanimate object.
Oh.
Like, it would be magical in its nature, and it would still retain all the memories and all that of what it was beforehand, but yeah.
Into an oh, okay. Right. I think I have everything. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to read these after having read them. Gonna head outside.
Yeah. What, like outside to everyone else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
And where do you read them?
it's a good question.
I'm guessing just in the tavern.
Yeah, I think in a tavern, like in the rooms, maybe.
As you're heading outside, you see Captain and Kyrie coming back.
Oh, hey guys.
Hello. Nothing bad happened.
Okay. So are we leaving?
Yeah. Everything went fine. We're great.
Okay. Do we know where Little Bird is?
No. Where's
I'm
Huey?
not sure.
Huey is still in the rooms, doing something.
Something.
Yes, something. I think it's related to his magic. Not sure how it works actually. I'll have to ask him sometime.
Alright, let's go grab the child.
Which one?
Yeah.
One is as small as a child, the other one has the mentality of a child.
The smaller one.
Okay. Yeah, after about an hour of looking around and stuff, you do see, like, Little Bird sulking outside the tavern because they don't have their sword.
Yeah.
You good, buddy? I take it not.
Sword being enchanted.
Oh. Okay. I mean that's good, right?
Yeah.
Take it it's gonna take some time though.
It's a bad
Hold on.
day.
Oh.
Cost.
Okay.
550.
What did it cost?
550.
Oh,
You have
that's a
that
lot.
much money?
I had more.
Flynn is very ready to just pull out his sword, but he stops himself.
The second your hand goes near it, my dagger is ready.
I like to think, like, you instinctively go for the capesh, and then you're like, oh man.
Shit!
Oh, you're not gonna be happy when you ask how much Kui has.
For 550, I could. Well,
I mean, by the time we get back to Castle, your armor should be done.
yeah,
Your armor was only going to take another day anyway.
I know.
Hey, y'all are in the tavern.
Where's the other child? Gooey! Shouting.
There's already a lot of shouting going on in the tavern.
Like a parent
Yeah.
walking into the bathrooms trying to find their child.
Goosifer, are you here?
Yeah.
Listen, please.
If you, yeah, the room that you and Gui and Ovaeni normally stay in, there's a lot of light coming from underneath the door and around the edges of the door frame.
I'm gonna burst in. I'm gonna kick it down.
You don't need to, it's probably unlocked.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is unlocked, but you kick it open anyway.
I have a bonus to kicking down doors, specifically.
The Gui's currently like, it almost looks like there's a vortex inside the room, as there's a lot of gusts of wind just sort of like kind of pushing most everything out of the room. The scroll that they normally keep on the back is actually floating in the air, and he currently has pieces of paper with something inscribed on them, multiple sigils across the ground, and the scroll has a giant mouth and is just trying to push a piece of paper into the scroll.
Yeah,
Just kind
sure.
of turns to you and says, "Busy."
You need some help, buddy?
No, it just chucks the pages into the scroll that just kind of flops back down. Wipes a bit of goo from the top of their head.
All done.
It's like, it's been, what time in the morning is it? Just a quick question.
It's like 11.
Yeah, this is. I have seen too many weird things this morning to do with a lot of you. Okay, goodbye. I'm gonna go have a drink.
We
But
have a
just
house now.
And that's it.
Well,
Yeah. Oh, Gooey saying
Yeah.
we have a house now is where we're going to end the episode. I hope you've all enjoyed, both listeners and viewers, and we'll catch you all next Monday.